stress disorder patient. In previous presentation, you listening about a collective traumatic experience caused by a man-made disaster. And in this presentation, you will came across the individual trauma and how this trauma affect psychologically and spiritually as well. I make this presentation with the help of AI Gamma app, so you can see the graphic work is not mine. It is just generated with the help of AI. Post-traumatic stress disorder is a mental health condition that can emerge after the individual experiences or witnessing a traumatic event. It is a complex response to overwhelming stress, leading frequently memory loss, impaired well-being, traumatic, and that the sequence is traumatic experience that lead towards emotional reactivity, and then it lead toward impaired well-being, impact on daily functioning and mood, and at the last small amount of the persons जो ट्रॉमा से गुजरते हैं वो जरूर इस तरफ जाते हैं, और इसकी एक जो इंडिकेशन होती है कि वो बार बार ट्रॉमा उनके माइंड में होता है. Once it happened actually in their life, and then it recurringly happening in their mind. तो वो जो माइंड में ट्रॉमा हो रहा होता है वो फिर उनके लिए नाइटमेयर्स क्रिएट करता है, एंजाइटी क्रिएट करता है, हाइपर अराउजल क्रिएट करता है, अवॉइडेंस बिहेवियर क्रिएट करता है. अब हिस्टोरिकल जर्नी अगर हम आ जाए तो ट्रॉमा कोई रिसेंट फिनोमिना नहीं है, बल्कि इन माय ओपिनियन all psychological phenomena are as old as human being is on this earth. Psychologists just try to define them technically and scientifically and try to understand them. So in ancient literature, we can also identify the material and cases of trauma, particularly in Greek philosophers, then in Muslim scholars like Ibn Sina. But the modern understanding of psychology started in 19th century, and this also include the understanding of mental disorders, psychopathology, and definitely that include the post-traumatic stress disorders. In mid-20th century, particularly after World War II, psychologists at large tried to explain what happened with the individuals who are suffering from wars, disasters, holocausts, and things like that. And then after the American Vietnam War, we are saying that it is the turning point in the history of psychology, because by and large, psychology is product of Western culture and American culture in 20th century. So those Americans goes through trauma, particularly the individual, their soldiers serving in Vietnam. So this attract them to consider it and focus their energies toward understanding what trauma is. The first official document of American Psychological Association, Psychiatric Association, DSM, and its third edition officially recognized PTSD as a major psychological disorder. This formal recognition was driven by the tireless advocacy of Vietnam war veterans, mental health professionals, and researchers who demonstrated the lasting effect of trauma. This include PTSD in DSM-3 was a monumental step, widening the profound and enduring impact of traumatic experiences on mental health. And presently, DSM-5 is in practice, and that also contain a detailed portion on diseases regarding or relating with post-traumatic effects. Expanding understanding and treatment, neurobiological insights, broadening recognition, effective psychotherapies, broadening recognition, pharmacological advances. All these, you may say, branches of knowledge contributed towards the understanding and treatment of PTSD. I'm just quickly ongoing things. In Pakistan, a critical review, what situation of PTSD is prevailing. All the patients, not this data 49.2%, not indicating general population. All the patients who contacted with psychiatrists, clinical psychologists, and other health professionals, among them, almost 49% patients have one or another type of traumatic experience in their past lives. This shows how strong effect this has on mental and spiritual health of individual. The name is fictitious one, as you people know that confidentiality is a major ingredient of psychopathology and medical treatment. So it is a fictitious name. She was diagnosed with psychological issues. She was a female, unmarried, having education at inter level, and her trauma belonged to his past childhood experiences, and particularly with adult of same family. And then what will be the path to healing? We may suggest as psychologists calm, try to give her certain therapeutic techniques that may erase bad memories. I conducted 5 sessions with this lady. She has very strong guilt feeling and the feeling of a moral loss. Why it happened with her? Then I give him some tips regarding the psychological life of a person. I said that it may be happened with anyone, and you are not blamed for this, because you are not the person who committed, you are just the victim of it. And then that incidentally that person was died during this course. So I said, it is better for you just to forget and forgive him and leave this matter to God. He will give justice to you. And after, according to both Christians and Muslim beliefs, डे ऑफ जजमेंट होगा जिसमें अगर किसी ने गलत किया है तो उसको उसकी सजा मिले. बट आई सेड हिम दैट forgiveness is more important for you, not for that person. If you did not forgive him, it will always pinch you and it will always repeat it in your cognitive structure. So truly forgive him and then make your way forward. Then she will come with her mother with me, to me. And after that, her mother told me that she is feeling better, and now she is out of treatment cycle. So that is the way. That is the way the traumatic experiences, which may have been at the age of 12 or 13, still creating high stress and burden on a person who is in his or her 20s. So it has long-lasting effects. And in that way, we are all here to understand post-traumatic stress disorders and try to do something for the benefit of the individuals who are suffering. Thanks a lot.